Okay, welcome to Living on Gadgets. In this clip video, I like to talk about this Pro 2 controller is in the Engino E30 STEM and Robotics Pro. So it's used for control the electronic devices. This is a main controller. In this controller, you will see that there are a lot of buttons. The first, in this controller, there are buttons and ports. Okay, the port is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ports. All right, you will see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and A, B, C. 7 ports. All right, and the next one is buttons. Buttons is here. The first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, these and these and these are not buttons. Okay, so you cannot press it. You cannot press them at all. All right, button. Okay, in order to use this controller, there are 2 ways. The first is manual program, and the second one, you need to have a computer to write down the code and then download to this. So right now I would like to demonstrate how to do a manual program. It's like direct programming to this controller. In order to program this manually, so this manual program can control only output devices. Output devices is here. There are motors and LED. These input devices you cannot use with manual programming. Okay, so you forget about them right now. Just only motors and LED light. And actually there is another output which is right here. Buzzer is already built in this controller. So when you use it, you don't need to connect it to this controller because it's already built in. But for these, you need to connect them to this controller. Okay. To connect them to this controller, you need to know that for the models, you can connect only A, B, or C ports. 3 ports here, A, B, C. But to connect the LED lights, you can connect 1, 2, 3, 4, and also A, B, C. For these motors, you cannot connect to 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. I show you the example how to connect. Okay, 1, 2, 3 motor. I give you the example of this motor and LED here. So to connect the LED, just do this, and then I connect to the first port here. All right. To turn it on or do direct programming, you just press on, and you can control it now by pressing this LED. So you see that the first one is here. The second one, you cannot control the second one. So okay, you connect this to here and you press this, nothing gonna happen. Okay, so you need to connect to the first one, the first port. You press it. Easy. to use the motor, you need to put the battery inside. Okay. Here it's inside. So you need two AAA battery. Put them in like this. Okay. So, but this battery are empty, so I just give you this one to be an example. So there are 3 step switch. Okay, here if you step at the 0, the motor will off. If you step it to the first one, the motor is moving, is turning. This, remember the direction, it's turning. I use this to help to see how it's turning. Sorry. Press to the first one, and then if I press to the second one, you see it's opposite direction. So this 3-step switch is for turning the motor clockwise or counterclockwise. Okay. So in order to control it by using this controller, so you just connect the cable here and this end to A or B or C. I select to connect it to A, and if you press it this time right now, you will see that the motor is not turning at all. You need to select this one to the first or second. For example, I select to the first one. Okay, I connect this wheel, and you see right now it is not moving if you connect it to the controller, but if you disconnect it, it start moving now. So if you connect it to the controller, you need to select the first or second, and then you can turn the motor by pressing this button this way and in the opposite way. So for example, in this example, you notice this one, how the motor turns. When I press this, and when I press this, so if I select this to the second, if I press this, it's the opposite. So you can use this switch to help how you want the motor turn. Okay, so this is how to do the test of these 2 electronic devices. Then you need to program it. When program it, for example, for this LED, turn it on, off, on, off, on, off. And I turn this on, turn the motor and stop. If I like to memorize these 2 steps, I just press this record, and I press this and this, and then I press stop. Okay, which are the same button. Now I play it. Now you can see right now it's programmed. Okay, if I want this program to do repeating forever, I just need to press this button for like 3 seconds, and then you will see that this will blinking, and it's gonna repeat it. As long as you want. And stop the program. So you need to observe something. Okay, I show you. You need to observe this. If I want to program it again, for example, you can start just only one program, the latest one. Okay, now start programming. If I press this LED on and then off, and then I leave it just like 5 seconds, and then I start turning the motor, and then I stop. Okay, stop recording. So I press play, LED turn on, and once the LED off, this motor start turning. But when I was programming, when the LED off, I need the time to stop doing anything, like for 5 seconds, and then the motor turn on. But after program is do it, the controller do it continuously. Then how to make a gap between this operation, this LED and the motor? You need this one. This is idle time. Okay, I program it again. LED on and then off, and I need generate a gap like 5 seconds. Okay, and then I turn the motor on, stop, and recording. So when I press play, you see that LED on, LED off, and then stop. You see, and after this for 5 seconds, the motor start turning. I show you continuously. Okay, should be enough. Okay, and the last one is the buzzer. It is also the output, so you can press it. I give you the last example. For example, LED on, stop, play it, repeat it. Okay, that is the manual programming, which is not difficult at all. So you can use this to apply anything. Small robot move forward and turn left, turn right. But manually programming, you cannot use it with the input devices. You can use the controller to control these outputs. That is all you can do. So I will end this video right here, and maybe in the next video I will teach you how to do programming with the computer and download it and let you know how to use the sensor. So thanks for watching.